Welcome to the Entrepreneur Power Hour, where you can build a business no matter what it is. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you can use the power of video marketing to create an awesome business. I'm your host, Kareem Mays, here with Dan Sissick. Dan, how's it going?
Going good. I'm glad to be here and looking forward to what we have to go over today.
Great. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. Can you see it?
Yep.
So just to recap what we've talked about, I talked about how video marketing can hit almost every aspect or pretty much every aspect of business. Doesn't matter what you're in. If you're in education, e-commerce, if you have a brick and mortar business, if you have a business where it's mobile, if you're a realtor, whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, can be amplified through video marketing, as we see in these videos. And I had you guys take a look at videos that I had created in the past, and I just kind of said, hey, what do you think this is for? Like, what do you think this would impact? And then we said, hey, these are cool videos, right? You got excited. And then there comes a problem. You see all these videos, and it's just like I saw people who do logo design or programming or anything. I said, wow, that's amazing. That looks hard. That's always a thing. That's amazing. That probably took some time and dedication. And it does. But I showed with Biteable last time, I took a concept of baking cakes and plumbers, and I said, hey, you know, what kind of business? I took a business off the fly. I didn't script it. I didn't say like, okay, here's a business and I have a video built and I'm going to hit play.
No, I provided the business and you did build it on the fly.
Yeah, so Dan wanted to be a cake designer. He likes cakes. So we designed a cake business for him. We have this little cake here. And how did we do that? We used this video platform. We just hit create a new video, and we started literally from scratch, did a cake project, and then boom, we found royalty-free images on pixabay.com and other websites that we thought were funny. And then my friend Marty also suggested, hey, a plumber. So I wanted to divide it up a bit. Diversity's good. So I created a whiteboard video. And that showed how to do plumbers. So currently, we went through why should we do video marketing. It encompasses all those different aspects. Different types of videos for different type of businesses. I showed you that, hey, you can create yourself, the viewer, Dan, Marty, whoever's watching, your cat, maybe not your cat, can create different types of videos. There's going to be someone I'm going to have liabilities. I want my dog to do video marketing. Hold on. Maybe in the future. So our topics to cover next are setting up video marketing for present and future, which we're going to be going over today. How to write a good script. I love this one. This one's going to be fun. We might even have a couple episodes on this. Being comfortable on camera and shooting your video. Once you get comfortable and you have a good script, you can make an awesome video, because now you're not worrying about what to say. You're not worrying about what to do. You're comfortable. You're just going, and people are getting excited. And then you're going to have to do some editing. Maybe you want to make, after you shot your video, you have your perfect script, edit it, make it look nice, make it look cool. And we went over some video creation. I'll be going over some green screen stuff and some simple ways to get started. Locating the platform to utilize your videos. Okay, so you got your script, your video edited, everything looks good. You're excited about what you're going to do. Where are you going to do it? Are you going to be an educator on Udemy? Are you going to have your own business and do YouTube? Are you going to primarily do a service base? Do you want to share your services like Fiverr? Do you want to do a combination of those things? Educate, entertain, provide services, and maybe expand your video marketing out to different platforms. We're going to be going over that. Advertising and sharing your video content. Okay, we've got our video on the particular platform. We need to get people to come check it out. Come check out all this great work we did, getting comfortable in front of camera, being on the script. Boom, people are getting excited. Working with business partners, you're going to start growing after you made so many videos, you put hard work. People are going to go, man, that'd be cool to partner with this dude. He thinks, he knows what he's doing. He's a fun guy. Dan's, partnering with me and helping me out, and that's pretty cool. And then we have interacting with your audience. And then as you get more and more people, you're working with maybe a business partner doing things, we're going to start showing you, hey, how can we interact with your audience? So you're on Facebook, you're on Fiverr, how can we interact with them and do it well? And that's where we're at the current time. So now that we have done that, let's talk about video marketing right now as it's been in the past. Let's talk about where it's going, and let's talk about some different aspects of that. So let's start video marketing in the past. And I'm going to share my script here, share my screen. And then let's talk about some videos that have impacted us in the past. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. The world's first television advertisement. This was before YouTube. Can you remember stuff like this?
Oh, yeah.
America Runs on Bull of a Time. That was the first TV advertisement. Then we have the first Apple commercial. And that looks really, really cool here. I want to ask you, what was the first TV commercial? Let's talk about a little bit about your background, Dan, because I want to know from you. What's the first TV commercial or something you ever saw, and how did it impact you? What did you think about it?
Oh my God, I gotta think back because we're going back many moons, and I haven't thought that long back. I guess probably car ads. I can't just name a particular one because, I mean, I can think of some later ones that came up that such as, you know, not that I'm a big drinker or anything, but like the Budweiser ads with the Clydesdales. I love all those, with the
Yeah,
Clydesdales and stuff. Those are, you remember them because, I remember one where a Clydesdale kicked a field goal. I remember one where Clydesdale and I think the Dalmatian kind of just bonded, by a fence. I remember those. I remember like Swiss Watch, some of the old Swatch, back when Swatch was big, back in the 80s. Some of those things like that.
yeah, no, definitely. And I remember a lot of the Pepsi commercials because I
Yep.
was drinking too much soda. I remember all that kind of stuff. So why am I, talking about this? I just showed you how to create videos. People would say, hey, what makes something really attractive? Let's take a look at this Apple commercial here. And this looks very, very, old, kind of like one of those old sci-fi movie here. And the funny thing about this was a big mainstream commercial back in the day. And this
You
was
know,
even before my time.
what's funny is I do not remember that commercial one bit. I've seen it and I found it on YouTube and we watched it, and they said that was the first time. Like, I do not remember that
Yeah,
one bit.
I don't either. That was before my time. But just to take a look and see where video marketing has come, Apple was using video marketing back in the day. So you
Well,
got to figure out that now this was on television, so it was a little bit different. But then we have something like South Park, which do you watch South Park, Dan?
I have not a lot, but I've seen a few episodes.
And this was animation. This is something I would hide from my parents. Like, what are you guys doing? Oh, nothing. And then we were watching Beavis and Butthead or South Park.
I remember Beavis and Butthead, and I used to like Beavis and Butthead.
And then, let's take a look. We have an old commercial of a blender, which I thought was pretty funny. This guy like puts stuff in blenders and he says like, will this can or will this thing blend? And this was a big show back in the day. Just had some weird scientist guy who was putting random things in a blender. And then we have our beloved Old Spice commercial, which I've seen so many of these, and I have to wonder, you know,
Yeah, that one's more for the women.
yeah, that is definitely for the women. And actually, a women author wrote this. So why am I showing you stock videos in the past? Because I want you to get a feel for what it was like before then, what it was like before you had all these tools. When I started programming, when I had to see people who were using punch cards, it really put things in perspective, how things were in the past. Now, you've seen what we're doing currently in the present. We have YouTube, we have all these different videos, but let's take a look and see what video is going in the future. So where is video going? 10 trends streaming across online video landscape. Now this is important because you want to get an idea. We also are going to take a look at some ideas in the infograph, and we're going to take a look at some statistics. This is just going to give you an idea. So if you say, hey, Kareem, I learned this skill, video marketing. Not only did I learn it, I think it's interesting because it affects every aspect of business. I learned how to do a little bit of Biteable, and I want to know, is this marketable? Is this worth my time? That's really what I'm showing you today. Is this worth your time? Why we do it, and what's the scope of doing it? You always want to take a look at a little bit of statistics and say, hey, should I be doing this? Because chances are if no one's doing it, it's going to be very difficult to do, if that makes sense. Not to say you shouldn't get in something entrepreneurial, maybe that's unique, but you want to make sure that if you're going to be crocheting while being on a rowboat and then juggling like tomatoes and leaves and oranges, you want to make sure there's a niche for that or someone's interesting. So taking a look at video stats, 70% of consumers say they shared a brand's video. That could be your brand. 72% of videos say video has improved their conversation rate. You can talk to more people because, hey, I'm a regular dude on a camera. You know I'm a real person. Am I a real person, Dan?
I think so.
Okay, awesome. See, we initiated a conversation. We increased our conversation rate. 52% of consumers say watching product videos make them more confident in online purchase decisions. What did we talk about before? We were talking about e-commerce, right? You know, hey, I have a light bulb, I have a t-shirt, I have a sandwich. Maybe you can't send a sandwich in the mail via UPS because it might not look at how when you sent it. But 52% of consumers say that watching product videos make them more confident in online purchases. Why are there so many people looking for Amazon reviews? You can take that Biteable I showed you and then say, hey, to Amazon sellers, I can make an awesome video for you. I can do a review and I can showcase your product with this software. And they'll love it. They will love it. And you can make some extra cash on the side, even if that's not your main business. And then 65% of executives visit marketers' websites, and 39% call a vendor after viewing a video. Do you see how big this is? Right now, this is taking a look at just some video stats. The medium of choice. Video is the medium of choice. Not only does it hit every aspect of business you can think about, not only is it now easier to do with how I showed you, these are some of the statistics. I always get stuck up on that word. But think about it, 70% of consumers say they have shared a brand's video. And I've shared Old Spice before because I thought the commercials were funny. I've shared Capital One because, hey, what's in your wallet? And then 72% of
Nothing.
businesses say video has improved. This is huge. Has improved their conversion rate. Do you want to improve your conversion rate? Dan, do you want to do some affiliate marketing on your blog of Amazon products? Maybe you want to sell the soul of money, right? or have, affiliates buy that because it's a good book. If you make a product video with either biteable, boom, or just, the later lessons in the video of how I'm going to teach you how to be comfortable on camera, bam, you can make an awesome product review. You can get
Hmm.
52% more people jumping at that. And 65% of executives say that marketers' website, that they're, saying, hey, who's this marketer? This sounds interesting. And 39% call a vendor after viewing a video.
Well, I think nowadays with sites like Yelp and some of the other sites where they actively try to get people to do reviews on products and things and services, people tend now to look more for reviews of what, you know, to get a better idea, hence why they end up calling a certain place or vendor or person that they want to deal with, because they're in fact swayed by reviews that other people have put in. So that's a good way of getting people to, if you have enough good reviews, people are more willing to want to work with you or deal with you or buy something from you, things like that.
Yes, exactly. You got it. You got the nail on the head. And this expands to a lot of different things. If you're selling products, it can help you. If you have a brand, it can help you. If you have a business, it can help you. And I know I showed it extends out to many businesses in the first. And that was trying to show in the first video that, hey, no matter what you're doing, you can use video. Not only can you do that, but even if you're not doing video now, here's all the statistics you can do saying, I'm just going to do radio. Okay, but you might miss out. So some of the ideas in the infographic that we're going to talk about. Videos going live. Live streaming services are growing in popularity. So, hey, once you get comfortable on camera, what I'm teaching you can start live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media platforms you want to, and you'll really boost engagement. Hey, this is Dan. I'm going live, and I just made a new blog post. This is what's happening now in the present. Go live. People are going live. It's exciting, and they really enjoy it. One-on-one, give the ease of shooting videos with smartphones. We're going to talk about that in the next lesson, so stay tuned, guys. Marketers are discovering the value of lead nurturing customers' communications by sending personalized video messages instead of calling or sending email. And AI and the use of closed captions are making video content more searchable. And AI can transcribe audio tracks of video with voice recognition. I'll show you how to turn your video into MP3 and what you can do with that. And videos turning 360. Recent advent of 360 video enables viewers to control the perspective. And I'll show you maybe as a bonus lesson on 360 video and drone video, if you guys are interested in that, because I'm still learning 360 video and drone video, but these are some of the upcoming trends. So we looked at the statistics, we looked at the trends, video going live. Let's really break this down. So live stream services are growing. We know it's getting popular on Facebook, Instagram. Have you gone live on Facebook yet, Dan?
I have done a little bit, but nothing major. I've done more mind stuff like with Instagram or Google Hangouts, things like that,
Okay, cool. Well,
or Zoom.
yeah, or is it, hey, you're on Zoom. What a coincidence. Do you know anybody else on Zoom?
Hey, you are.
Ah, so let's talk about what you can do when you get in front of your camera, because I'm going to talk about how to build a script next episode. I'm going to talk about how to get comfortable on camera. But you would probably ask, Kareem, why don't I do that? Why don't I just stick to Biteable for the rest of my life and hide, because the world's a scary place? And it is a scary place, but we want you to get out there and make videos so it becomes a less scary place and you can hire bodyguards. Or
Well, oh, I was
go
going to
ahead.
say, well, I'm probably leading into a little bit of what you were going to say, but um, the part with getting used to doing videos and stuff is when you do videos, live streaming or do your own video, people see you and they somehow connect better with you and get to know you better that way, rather than just using Biteable and using video imagings and stuff like that. This way they get, a sense of who you are, what you're about. So
Yeah.
that's why you want to do that.
And even if you increase products on Biteable, people will eventually maybe want to see you. They want to see, who is the guy behind the bicycle they're selling on Amazon? Who is this person? Who is this person? Are you going to, You can be behind a computer screen and succeed with video marketing, and that's possible. But this is a way to amplify it. And what I'm saying is not set in stone. These are statistics and ideas that I'm pulling out. Let's take a look at going live, because I think this is going to help a lot of people who are in e-com or what they're doing. 80% would rather watch live video from a brand than read a blog. So you can write a blog post about the soul of money. Great. How do you want to follow that up? Hey, this is Dan. I just got the soul of money. I'm here on Facebook. It's a nice day. I'm out in the park. I'm hanging out, eating a salad. By the way, I recommend Italian dressing, and you can also get that on Amazon Fresh. And while you're doing that, if you want to have a healthy meal, you can also check out this soul of money. I've been hanging out on the Saturday Mind Mastermind, and I've been talking about it, and I love it. And hey, check the link down after I get done with my live stream. I'm going to put it right here. 82% prefer a live video from a brand to social posts. So if you're a small business owner, going live is really, really going to help increase your brand. Shoppable video content is on the rise, and brands are testing ways to give users the ability to swipe by after viewing Instagram or Snap video ads. So now not only can you get on Facebook Live, but you can use Instagram to sell your stuff, Dan. You said you do Instagram, right? Or you do
I
live.
have used it before and stuff. I've used all the platforms actually when I was more involved with my blogging and stuff.
Yeah.
But the other thing is I used videos with my blogging and would get more reaction because I had actual videos that were me on there, as well as other things along with my blog, and I would get better traction and better response from that too.
Yeah, and even if you say, okay, I just want to use Biteable or I just want to use whiteboard videos, I'll show in one of the lessons. I'm not sure which lesson I'm going to do it in. We're going to have the Livecaster software right here, and I'm going to show you how to make those videos go live as well. And there's actually other softwares that can make your video go live even if you do a animation or explainer or a whiteboard video. 96% of consumers find videos helpful. 96 find videos helpful in making a purchasing decision, which I agree with. If you need a video of something as opposed to a picture. I don't really like pictures of items because you can, oh, there's a scratch here on this keyboard. I'll turn it around. But if I show a video, maybe I can pick up on more stuff. Plus, when I'm always buying musical instruments, I have to hear how it's going to sound like. I can't just see a picture of a bass and say it's a good bass or a guitar. You know what I mean? And you play violin. Do you want to see a video of that violin before you play it? Hear what it sounds like?
I would.
See, okay. Video on e-commerce product page increases the order value by at least 50%. So if you're an e-com, let's make those videos. Let's make them go live. And let's do it. We can do it in both ways. There's a lot of different software that can make it go live. And you can also get this Livecaster. Here's a little nugget. You can type in JVZoo Livecaster. I'm going to show you that right here. And make your videos go live. Me for my spelling. So you click right here and you can get a Livecaster. And it's pretty cool. And then I'm also an affiliate on here. It's $37. And at this point in time, I really, really recommend it. It's made by a guy named Cyril Gupta. And what you can do is you can take a video and make it go live anywhere. And there's a lot of different softwares. You don't have to use that particular software. Moving on. So we talked about video live. We talked about how it impacts shopping. It's going 360. With the advent of 360 videos, this enables people to control their perspective for a more immersive, interactive experience. Have you seen 360 video, Dan?
That I have not seen yet.
Okay. So this is kind of cool. And I just started recently playing with this. I say if you're going to do video marketing, it's always cool to keep up with the trends so we can look at 360 video marketing
Excuse me.
or just 360 video. And the Samsung, do you have a Samsung?
Yeah, I have a Galaxy. So yeah.
Yeah. So Samsung has these little um, cameras that are allowing
Oh, okay.
people to
Yeah.
do 360 video. Maybe you've seen a 360 picture where you can move it around,
Yeah.
and then you just sync it to your phone and you can do 360 videos. And there's a lot of tech geeks who do that. So what does it look like? You're probably going to ask me, because why show this as an advent of video marketing? Well, you can actually take a look at how this guy is showing across Utah 360 video. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you can take a look and see for yourself what it's like. This is using the Samsung gear that I just briefly showed, and I think it's on eBay for or Amazon for like, 60, $80. It's not super super expensive. It's not going to break the bank. But this is something you could do if you have a business you want to showcase. He's using this for the purposes of nature and to show what it's like. And there's definitely better examples. You can check a lot of things here, what people are doing with it.
Well, well, I've seen videos where as I turn my phone and stuff, it turns and shows the 360 view even.
Yeah, yeah. So you have seen it, yeah. And what that's doing is that's giving a more wider scope. So if you have a business, let's say if you're an architect or you want to showcase your store, or if you're just a video marketer who's interested in maybe like e-commerce or something, you can use 360 video to amplify your physical products or to amplify your business. Or maybe people will find it interesting to have it as a service. So say they don't have 360 video, you can get this little plugin and say, hey, I can help you. I can show, like, not only can I record, I can do something that maybe your competitors can't, which is use this little camera to depict 360 video. So
Right.
those are some big things. Going live, demonstrating the power of, your product or your service, using 360 video. There's also VR, which I'm going to touch on slightly. We don't have to go super crazy with that, but virtual reality tech is, breaking in. A lot of people are using VR headsets, and they're in part poised to make its mark not only in education, healthcare, marketing, social media. And so how does video impact?
Well, actually, I can throw in and add a little something for that
You
because
want to
we
share your screen or do anything?
no. It's I'm just going to tell you
Yeah.
because I don't have anything to share that way. But living here in Las Vegas and having the CES convention come here every year for the last like 30 years, um, and doing Uber part time, I actually had some rides that were people that were attendees for the CES, and they were talking that virtual reality was one of the really big things that was really showcased, and that the advancements and improvements with AI are really going leaps and bounds. And so that is definitely another area you really want to look at because if you're ahead of the or up at the front, like what's going on right now, you can get in and use that to your advantage, where somebody else who might not be as fast or might not have that capability. So this is definitely an area that is definitely going to be opening up big.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And the great thing about this is you can still use the old principles from the past, good script writing, good story, good effects, learning what you're learning here with Biteable, writing a good script, and apply this to new technology. So you can make an awesome video with VR, with 360. That doesn't take away from the fundamentals. And videos going one-on-one. Ease of shooting videos with smartphones, customer things, sending email. And the great thing about one-on-one, what he means is like, hey, I'm going to pop on my, you know, cell phone, and then boom, I'm going to make a video about, hey, this is Scream. I had a good day today. I'm teaching the Power Hour. Some people think it's pretty cool, and if you want to do this, get on at 8:30. I'll show you how to create an awesome video, and I'll go live and talk about it. All right, see you there. Click. Share, 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 share. And then, oh, hey, I didn't go live, did I? Facebook Live. All right, yeah, Power Hour, 8:30 tonight. Here's what we're talking about. Get on. Check this out. This is Kareem. I'm super excited. I'm going live. And then I can go live on YouTube and Instagram. Also, Dan, you might like this. Videos going on blogs. Vlogs. Vlogging or video blogging is a major trend in content marketing. Experts find that vloggers connect with viewers because of their authenticity. You know who I am. And that's how we met. Are able to build a community of like-minded people. What are we doing here? Fundamentally, if I could get a red marker, and I actually can annotate here, which is I can put a spotlight. Let me draw that better.
That's better.
Kind of scary that I taught people how to do logos in the first one. So, yes, my artistic skills, I am not Leonardo da Vinci. However, I am building a community of like-minded people. Why? Because I'm doing vlogs in addition to blogs. And what else can you do? Here's the big one. Can monetize their vlog via corporate sponsorships, product placements, or native advertising, and more. So, clear that. I'm going to get rid of my little thing. I'm having too much fun with that. So we're going to have to erase that. But
it's not going anywhere.
we got to get rid of it.
You need that eraser. Get that eraser out.
See, now it's good. So I built a community of like-minded people, and we have a lot of fun doing this stuff. A lot of bloopers. I know handing the bloopers out. But that's one of the big things about vlogs. That's what we're doing here. Video is getting search friendly. So if you're interested in SEO, recently announced the addition of video previews and video carousel that appears in Google Chrome. So hey, if you want to rank good on Google, and video is going over the top. A sizable shift continues as viewers switch allegiance from traditional ad-supported linear TV programming to internet or over the top. OTT consumption for U.S. consumers is projected to escalate from 9.5 hours in 2016 to 18.9 in 2020. 18.9.
That's almost double.
Yeah, OTT growth will be driven both by subscription and video on demand, advertising videos, and AVOD revenues. It's become a staple. It's become a staple of training. What else are we doing here? I'm trying to help you. I mean, I wouldn't call this just necessarily training. I'm doing education, entertainment, and a little bit of both. But it's become a major tool for training, both internally for companies and monetizing content. Video training programs have been proven effective to train more employees at a lower cost.
Yep.
And as I said before, just reiterating the points, punching it home, video is everywhere. Video is everywhere. Video is being used for all possible touch points, international communities, customer support, HR, legal, IT, marketing, sales. As I showed in the first video, it's everywhere. It's e-commerce, it's cryptocurrency, it's real estate, it's selling bananas and oranges on the side of the road. Make sure you go live. Hi, I'm on the side of the road in LA and I'm selling bananas, apples, and oranges. Can you come buy some? It's good fruit. I'll give you a discount. 10 cents a banana. Can't beat it anywhere else. And here's a product video of my banana.
Wow. Surprised that more street vendors aren't doing that.
And maybe I gave them some ideas. So if any street vendors and you're watching, or you're friends with any street vendors, have them go live. Street vendors go live and get a 360 camera after they sell enough. Make sure to eat first, though. So
Oh man. One of the bananas, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, don't eat your own product. However, so this is by Joe Ronaldinho. Where's video marketing going in 2019 and beyond of the current year? So this is where we're presently at. So guys, if you want to amplify everything I've taught you, know that video hits everywhere. As he said, video is everywhere. You can hit almost any industry with it, and it's going from 9.5 to 8.9 hours, sorry, in 2020. You can use it to train. You can use it to build a community. You can use it to monetize whatever you're doing. And hey, chances are you have a product or a service. 96% of consumers will be interested in this. And it's going one-on-one. You can pull out your cell phone and go live and amplify this. And that'll make 72% of businesses interested in what you have to say. It'll make 70% of consumers interested. It'll make 52% of people more interested in your videos. 65% of people go to a marketer's website if you're a marketer. 39% will call video after viewing it. After viewing a video, you can get tons of exposure and a few softwares to help you do that.
Now, now it's interesting. I was going to just throw a weird thought out because like I tend to just kind of ignore a lot of commercials on TV, but when you're doing, you know, blogs, or if you're doing stuff on um, certain social media sites and stuff, sometimes those are what drive people is because of the com so-called commercials or the videos or whatever. It's weird how that dynamic has changed. How when we're watching TV, we just want to get to what we're, watching, but when we're online doing social things or YouTube or this or that, it turns around and kind of flips itself, and that's an interesting thought.
Yeah. So let's get into some of the tools to start. Like you said, videos one-on-one, and I want to take a look at that. So if we go to, sorry, I apologize. I'm still getting over a cold a little bit. If we go to Amazon, as I typed in, you can get a cheap smartphone, or you just type in cheap smartphone, or you can do this on eBay, and you can get smartphones from 30 bucks, 20 bucks to a few hundreds of dollars, or you can go to your local cell phone outlet, Cricket, Sprint, AT&T, Verizon, and then get a cheap cell phone, one that has at least 1080p quality. Most cameras do, and then start recording. You can get a Logitech webcam. Let's say you don't want to do that. Now, keep in mind, Logitech webcams are limited by distance. You can't go walking out at night with them. But hey, if you got a smartphone, a cheap smartphone for, it could be 20 bucks to a couple $100, you can start recording one-on-one videos, going live and getting people excited. Then if you want to do something at your computer, which I use these, you can type in Logitech webcam, and you can find stuff that starts from 20 bucks, 50 bucks, going up to 70 bucks. I do have this one, all in the range of 30 bucks. So you don't even have to go over 100. You're not even hitting 100 bucks at this.
I think I spent about 50 or 60 for the Logitech I had, and it was great. But now with my laptop having a webcam built in, I don't even need that.
Yeah, or your laptop might have one. I do recommend webcams. I think they have a little bit better. Some of the Logitechs have a little bit better quality than some of the webcams. But hey, you can use your laptop webcam. Last thing I was going to say is, hey, you can do camcorder. There's a few I recommend here. You can type camcorder in here, and you'll get like some really, really interesting ones that I've seen. I personally like anything Canon series. Is really, really good. You don't have to go crazy, but I do like the Canon. The VIX is a little bit more expensive here. I use one of these. I also like some of the They have a lot of different cameras I like, so this is actually hard for me to think of the one I think. Give me
Well, I
one
think
sec.
I think to find what you want, and then find a camera that will fit what you are wanting to do in the
Hmm.
price range that you want.
Yeah. And I really like what you said there because you might just want to, if you're going to do just basic vlogs, maybe you want a cheaper camera. If you're going to do some high end video or you have a business you want to showcase, you can really go crazy with it. And you can get a good camcorder for a few $100. I didn't spend a lot on mine. I can actually go grab mine if you want, just to show you. Um, just to show the viewership. Right now, I'm using a Logitech C920. That's currently all I'm using. Let's see how much this goes on Amazon for. You can get the C920 at around like $70, $60.
Yeah, I think that's kind of within the realm of what I had, and I don't even know where it's at anymore.
Yeah, or there's one Amazon choice for $50 right here. Um, Trying to make it as economically as possible. Um, if you get a good contract with your cell phone, you can get Samsung Galaxy. You have a Galaxy, and that's maybe a few. If it's not, it may not even be $100 if you get it with a contract. So you can start. The point of this is you can start doing great one-on-one videos. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can type in green screen here. I think I got my green screen for like $50. So you're still within the $100, $200 range. And
Hmm.
then this isn't something you have to make payments on. You can even, if you really want to go cheap, get the Logitech for $50, get a green screen and start. And then I'll go into, after you get the green screen and you get a camera and you get everything, how to edit and shoot your videos. But right now, let's just get started with a basic either webcam, like the Logitech C920. That should be good enough. You can get maybe a Samsung Galaxy or a cheap smartphone. I had a couple friends who actually got an S7 for a decent price here, which you can. And then if you want, I always recommend Canon camcorders. I do like the Vixa. And that's a little bit more on the high end, but you can always break it down on Amazon just to show you, and then put in whatever price range you want. So now you can do one-on-one videos. You can go live with your smartphone. What are some video marketing trends you should follow in 2019? I'm going to end with this. Vlogging for business. As we talked, vlogging is huge on YouTube. Vloggers film aspects of their daily lives, whether they're mundane, going to breakfast, eating. Businesses and entrepreneurs have slowly been invading the vlogging world, and you can practice to become even more popular. Reason vlogging gives viewers a peek into your life and help you can perform better. Gary Vaynerchuk does a lot of blogging, has nearly 2 million subscribers. His mixes are video blogging and behind the scenes. So, you want,
And he's a big entrepreneur.
yes. So, hey, are you going out to Wendy's later? Dan. Are you going out to? Hey, this is Dan, and just getting out of the car. I'm Ubering, and I'm gonna go live for a little bit. Hey, this is Dan. I'm at the restaurant, and this is a party. And you don't have to do everything. Like you don't have to vlog yourself. You don't have to go. Don't go live in the shower. Someone. Or maybe if you want to, don't let me stop you. You don't have to go live in the shower. But hey, when you're out and about, if you're doing something interesting, it's not going to hurt to let the world or your friends know at least. Make a little vlog about it.
Yeah, and if you look at a lot of YouTubers, a lot of them are making bank.
Yeah, a lot of them may, and they're just talking about what are you doing in your life. Can you talk about what you're doing in your life? Do you have interesting things going on? You're an interesting guy, Dan. You're on the Entrepreneur Power Hour, and
Oh yeah.
that brings us. I'm just reinforcing it. Live video, Facebook live stream, YouTube, Twitch. With live videos, you can feel you're speaking directly to people. Companies can use live videos to show off new products, tutorials, and simply a way to boost brand awareness. We talk about 360 video, YouTube ads over TV ads, and virtual reality. And this
Hmm.
article is just summing up what the other article says, and that just to give you an idea. For virtual reality and VR, because I didn't cover that, if you type in Samsung Gear 60, you can get one of these cameras and you can start doing 4K 360 videos.
Hmm.
And then VR is a little bit down the road. I'm still learning that, but there's things like the HTC Vive. You can do on. You can make videos with your computer. There's Samsung has their own version of VR, and I think that's pretty cool as well. You can get a Samsung VR headset, and there's a lot of different ones. I have not yet broken into this market. I'm slowly learning about it myself. As I said, this course I'm learning with you guys. So if you have any ideas, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think. Have you used one of these headsets? Do you like it? And what this allows is you can create, you can also play games. You can also, from what I understand, create videos and, make interesting videos with VR headsets. We see Samsung Gear here, and this is also reasonably affordable. And then finally, just remember to go live, have fun with it. And once you've got all this stuff down, once you're doing, even if you just get one-on-one video and you want to upgrade, these are the trends that you can follow in the future. And this is what's really going to help going. So we can see where we came from. 7 videos that changed the world. The first TV commercial in black and white. Going from Super Bowl ads and taking a look at the 1984 commercial for Apple. How far we've come. South Park. Taking a look at Will It Blend and Old Spice, even in 2010. And then what we can do in the future. Vlogging, going live, using 360 video. And why do all that? Because we saw the statistics of how it can improve. You can get, I think the biggest one that popped out, 96% of people feel good about engaging or in a service or product after they see it. And you can build a community. You can build your business. You can use the power of vlogging to not only do that, but it's everywhere. And that is why, just in the past, the present, and the future, this is how you can use video marketing to grow your business now. In the future with VR, 360, and more powerful smartphones and equipment, and different things you can do. So that's my spiel on, and this was more of setting up video marketing for present and future to see how it's evolved, where it's gone, and where it will be going, so you can keep up with the trends. So when you see that next guy who's talking about VR or 360, you can say, hey, this is something that I can look into and not only use it to popularize what I'm doing as vlogging, but something I can use to help other people in their business. And that is, I know I didn't do a lot of video creation or showing, but this is what I want to do to set you up for the future.
Well, it can't all be all fun and games, doing that. We got to cover some of the other aspects of things too, and give them the meat that goes along with the fun. Because if you just give all the fun, then when they get started, or when you want to get started, or you realize that, oh, there's a little bit more to it, you're not unprepared for it.
Yeah, it's giving you different ideas on how you can grow. Because I can say, here's how you make a whiteboard video. And there's a million tutorials, and they're not bad. And there's better white video creators, board creators than me. There's better explainer and animation. I'm still learning Blender. What's going to make you stand out is maybe I haven't seen too many people, go live with them. I haven't seen too many people take their craft and say like, hey, I'm going to go live. I'm going to be teaching A, B, and C. And that's really a cool thing you can do. So,
And it can be turned into content and products for down the road that you can use to ultimately monetize.
yeah, and using something like the Samsung Gear in the future, if you want to pick one up, or looking at how virtual reality is working with video, which I'm still studying, is going to be, I think, very, very interesting for the future. So, did you find this educational in some of the, you have the what? It's video marketing. It hits everything. You have the how can you do it, and I showed a little bit, and now I put the why. So now that we've kind of established the foundation, we're going to get into how to write a good script, how to get comfortable in front of the camera, so you can do this like what I'm doing right now very easily, very comfortably, and even do it for an hour or 2 hours on end without stopping. How to
Hmm.
edit your videos. So hey, I'm just going to hide this screen. I'm going to do some cool effects. And then locating platforms for your videos. Where do you want to upload them? What do you want to do with them? And then advertising, getting people to work with you, and then engaging with your customer base or people who are,
Hmm.
talking to you. So, Dan, any questions, comments? Did you find this video educational?
Oh yeah, I found it helpful and enlightening. Some of it I knew, but some of it I didn't know, and some of the um, things that are coming up, where like Video 360, I've heard it, I've seen it, but I didn't realize how much it's going to start playing into things. I knew about blogging and how important that's getting, um, but even some of the other things, because I eventually would like to get a green screen and some things and things like that. And we talked about that a little bit, but I've got to get some other things squared away. But those are putting ideas in my head that I can start, going, okay, the wheels are turning, and hopefully that's partly what somebody else is doing, that will see this, they'll go, oh, okay, there, we're giving you the wherewithal to start making those wheels turn and see that, you're not alone in this, because everybody starts somewhere. And
Yes.
those that have gotten to where they're at didn't get to where they're at because they didn't start. They started and they did something. And the best way to learn how to get better at something is to keep doing it until you become, um, like, oh, oh, I can't, Thomas Edison, he didn't invent electricity like that.
Yeah.
It took him over 10,000 tries to get there, but he didn't let that, stop him or anything. He just said, okay, I found 8,000 some odd number way of how to blow up a light bulb or how to do this. Or he took the positive on it, and it didn't, and that's part of what we want to do, is give you the positive and keep that momentum for you going forward, so that way you don't
Mhm.
get stuck and you don't lose sight.
All right, great. So with that, let's do a little bit of PR. So this is the syllabus we just went over. Setting up a video for present and future. We're going to go over next how to do script, how to be comfortable in video editing and uploading your videos, locating a good platform, advertising, acquiring, and interacting with your audience. Also, if you want to watch the show, go to the Entrepreneur Power Hour. Just type that in here, and you will find us right here. And you can watch the different videos. And if you want to start upstarting your business, if you're an entrepreneur, what can we do for you? Well, go to rockstarentreprenerialstarters.com, and we can help get more customers for your business via video marketing. With effective videos, you can easily connect with customers and allow you more free time to focus on improving products and services. You can create a new audience, especially with live videos, and we help with script writing, acting spokesperson, and we can help you in all different aspects of your video. Chef, car wash, you have yoga, whatever you do. Check out Rockstar Entrepreneurial Starters. Also, if you want to connect with my good friend Dan, he has Simply Simple Money. Helped design this really cool logo, and you can go to this website and learn about how to start making effective tips to simple living without a 9 to 5, which is all what we're doing here. Also, guys, be sure to like, subscribe. Just click the like button below, subscribe, click the subscribe button below. And if you found this video helpful, what will really help me is if you want to donate to Patreon with our different rewards there. Just click on the Patreon button up top. Thank you so much for tuning into the Power Hour, creating a business, helping you grow your business no matter what it is through the power of video marketing. Just learned about video marketing for the past, present, and future. And we're going to go into script writing next episode. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
Later.